Yeah, we got slammed. I'm not gonna lie. Listen, this was not the team to go against Mr. Kebun, Geoso King, BBMC Beamer. Everyone literally abandoned me and Lockhart when we first jumped out on Mr. Kebun. And then I'm telling Lockie to get back in the car. She just shooting like she can't hear me while she's just machine gunning the wall. I mean,
I think
it was down bad.
I'll be honest, Barry, too. I think it was an awkward timing because the moment that you got out and shot Kebun, we were spraying down that lane at the BBMC guy.
Yeah, I was too, but then he got in his car and drove away, right?
Well, didn't Kebun shoot you from like behind that back block?
Yeah, he did, but the BBMC guy was already driving away at that point.
Yeah.
So I turned around, started shooting him, and then we pushed back to fight him, but then every car kind of left. And me and Locke were there solo. And we was in the open, and we got pinched by 2 of them, and they absolutely slammed us.
Yeah, I mean, I've made an executive decision in my brain from here on out. If Game Warden, Barry, or Coop aren't making the calls, then I'm calling stuff. I like it. Fully taking command, and I'll take the fucking knife if we fuck up.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. There was like, I don't know what the fuck we were doing there for like a solid 10 minutes.
100% the idea that I had around getting our new units into a position to catch them off guard and still playing the car game. If you look at certain moments through their eyes, dude, that moment where Dundee got out, we ripped him up. Or you weren't, you weren't there, sorry.
You almost killed Geo,
Dundee
too. I've seen it.
Almost killed Geo, and then also in that moment with Geo, if you watch, who's the Wei Lee? Yeah, Wei Lee pulls up and starts to try to beam Conan, and I just fucking rip him up too, Barry.
Can I get
with like 4 plates and 20, like everything.
Yeah, we're down bad. We didn't even down one person.
But like we were doing way better playing the car game and not trying to get out. We will never be able to take down Dundee if we do not have at least a unit. We need, if we lose 2 people. If we fly in a helicopter and we lose 2 people trying to take White Roof and the 3rd person gets the kill, it is 100% worth it. 100%.
Yeah, probably.
Like, it is 100% worth it. At this point, we have to try it.
Well, the biggest takeaway from this one, in my opinion, is we need to establish a clear person that's leading it and just let them, for better or worse, control everything. Because everybody was just arguing and shit and nothing was happening. It was really stupid.
I mean, I would have been giving call outs, but I would literally, as soon as it started shooting, we went down instantly.
Lane, I just said to them, you weren't here. If Barry goes down or Game Warden's not there or Coop's not like in that scenario, I'm just going to start taking over scenarios, and I don't care if I have to fall on the knife for it. Like,
I was just sitting in the back seat of the car, just letting
because right there, there's no way it's not better to just stay moving, mobile, and bait around a position. Like all they're doing, we just need to counter what they're doing with our own.
No, to be honest, there was a lot of opportunity where there was one guy by themselves that we.
But that's what I'm saying. They're all proactive, and right now we're only reactive to what the criminals do. Right there, when we have 2 more units showing up, we need to be making decisions. Like, for example, if they think we're all doubled up in cars, we need to have moments where we know we're tucked from White Roof and take 2 passengers out of our cars, tuck them in an area, and then bait the 3 cars like we're still double stacked for a second and try to have them get the drop on one of the solo units that pulls up in certain moments. We need, and then the moment where we went under White Roof, we were just completely sitting ducks, completely screwed over. That should never be the play that we're pushing for right there. If you go and if you see through their eyes, pretend Barry and Lockheed didn't happen, like that was just a bad moment.
Yeah, that was
shit. We were all up the way it was going, we were trading resources with them in a pretty efficient manner, and we're having ourselves have a chance.
No, you guys did good.
Then we decided to like go to the opposite side of the street. We sat still, got beamed across. No one listened to my call around baiting. We had 2 more units come in, and I said, let's play around them, not knowing we have those 2 more units ready. And then we go under White Roof, we lose all of our plates, and then Dennis drives straight at Dundee on a roof, and we're both dead.
Yeah, Dennis is a good fucking guy. I'll tell you right now.
But it was just like,
well, listen here, man. We're not pointing fingers at anybody, but
no, Dennis, the fact that you even
every
lived the
single
start was already
person
good
there
enough.
did absolutely dog shit.
Yeah, I agree. I'm not gonna lie, I agree.
There was ample opportunity to take people out.
Who called that they down Geo? Who called that they down Geo while Geo's still killing them?
I don't know who that was.
I didn't even hear that.
I heard someone say, Geo's dead, Geo's dead. Then Geo peeks over and kills him.
I stopped watching that roof and started putting plates on because I thought he was dead, and then I got fucking shot in the back.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it happens.
Bro, if they're doing those sorts of things with that was 4 solo units in cars and 1 guy on a roof.
All right, just being real here.
All day about it.
If every car stayed with Barry in the very beginning, Mr. Kebun would have been dead as soon as the fight started. I'm just throwing that out there. He was literally by himself.
Oh yeah.
He was by himself on the other side of the wall. Me and Lockhart were pushing him.
I hopped out on Mr. K. I was behind him, and you guys had already just went down. If I had any other units with me, it would have been over. But
Tony, talk to me.
Good try.
What you guys doing?
Oh, fucking being miserable over here. Everyone's talking about what happened, you know, and what we did wrong right out front of PD.
I'm not going on any more raids, bro. That shit had me hot. That shit like tilted me.
I mean, BBMC block's a hard block to raid. I'm not gonna lie. You actually need a good team. Especially when they're teamed up with the fucking Avengers, you know, like, I mean.
Yeah, like, what the fuck?
That's how it is.
Fucking,
that's how it is.
Captain America and Thanos fucking joined forces.
Yeah, Geo and Mr. Kebun, Taco together, like that just there is demonic. They, you know, with good positions, they probably could kill all of us. But then they got this fucking Whaley guy who's absolutely shredding. But it is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. I'm not going on raids anymore, bro. That's just like... I can't trust this fucking police department, bro.
Yeah, it was. I shouldn't have went down so easy. I was telling Lockhart to get in. She's just sitting there, continued shooting. I'm like, Lockie, get in. So I was like, fuck it, I'm just leaving her, bro. And then she starts chasing the car, like, wait for me. I'm like, oh my god, get in the fucking car.
Oh my god.
And then I was already dead at that point.
You know what's funny? As I was like, you know what, I'm gonna let these guys lead because I'm not trying to be like a quote unquote sweat, try hard. And I'm just like, dude, that was bad, bro.
Yeah, no, people call Barry a sweat all the time when I'm going against the boys. But listen, that's just, you know, I'm always sweating, to be honest. I try to anyways. But,
all right, well, are you getting on radio too, or what were you doing?
Too.
Our unit down there to help out Baylor and his cadet from forensics is a big thing.
8200 +1, we're on the way.
Thank you.
You go clock off duty and clock back on and buy stuff, Dennis.
Don't call me out.
I know, because I had to do that yesterday, too. I was like, fuck, I got no money. That's like
I couldn't even afford
that's like an every other day thing for Barry.
Disregard.